Hello, I'm Patrick. Hi, I'm Patrick A. This is my reaction of it. Take three. At part three. So let's just kind of watch and then comment here and there of what I've come up so far.
No CGI is really just invisible CGI. Yes. And all male co-workers. Directors will ignore go CGI.
So Jonas has gone off to cite a lot,
Despite
and I mean a lot of films here, like Top Gun. You have Stranger Things, Fast and Furious, uh, which, as we film buffs or animators, um, would probably know them for claiming that they use practical effects. Ugh, tired old saying. No, no visual effects were used in the making of it. Visual effects. No green screens. When in reality, we all know what's going on. You know. In the first part, Jonas makes a point that all of these examples, all of these citations, in a matter of fact, do have CGI. Um, Especially with, very famous Top Gun featuring Tom Cruise and his proclivity for, doing his own stunts, doing everything practical, and what I also heard about in Stranger Things, where Vecna, the evil person, villain from the Upside Down, was praised for being practical. But as the video mentions, as Jonas mentions, they all do. Let's not lie about it. They all do. The fact of the matter is, you know, there's nothing wrong with CGI or with enhancing existing footage, right, or existing practical effects, existing environments, landscapes. Nothing wrong with incorporating visual and special effects into those, practical shots. If the desired effect is achieved, but most importantly, if we're being honest about it, because I mean that's what for me that's what technology is all about, right? Like helping us cross the gap that our that our practical skills, cannot fully achieve. Of course, practical, and don't get me wrong, I love practical effects. I love practical effects, like really, I marvel at a lot of things that, these um, effect houses. Is that what it's called? Whatever, you know what I mean. What these houses are able to achieve, from the miniatures in Blade Runner, as mentioned in part one, and which one was it? The the lidar scans that was used for um, stuff like Napoleon, or excuse me. Excuse me. Napoleon, and I think, which one was it? Which one were you?
the editors out the actor trying their best to memorize the timing and highlight.
Star Wars. Okay, there's nothing wrong. Oh, there is nothing wrong, and I mean nothing wrong with using CGI. It is just a matter of being honest about it being upfront about it, not sugarcoating things, not over exaggerating, human capabilities. Because there, at the end of the day, CGI is still handcrafted art, is it not? You know, it's different than going. It's different from going to AI and saying, "Hey, generate this image or footage for me." That that is a line that I think shouldn't be crossed. But so long as
Death imminent.
excuse me, so long as real people are working on these um, films, I think that studios and production houses should be proud of the spectacle that they're able to produce. That they're able to visually stun us with, and you know, I think it should be not just.
CGI.
I'm not trying to say that it's a norm, but I think it should be a more um, a more welcome practice, a more uh, you know normative. Well, I don't know what I'm trying to say, but I'm trying to say that it shouldn't be so looked down upon. Um,
Is
and now we're here at part four, where Jonas talks about matte paintings and practical filmmaking. You know, and the saying that goes, if you can shoot it practically, you should, which is total bullshit. Okay, a lot of what we do as filmmakers, I'm sure you all know, is try to up the ante. You know, when it comes to real life, right? That's how we make. That's how film was made. That's how. I mean, not really, but like, that's how modern blockbusters are made. These larger than life uh, shots or sequences. You know, and I think it's just a part of the technological evolution that has come with filmmaking. Um, so yeah, that's my take on it.
lazy
Um,
filmmaking. Single.
the thing with Barbie, man, that was amazing. Um, those backgrounds. I mean, you know, I think Greta really wanted to achieve the dollhouse esque um, look, and I think she did it wonderfully. Um, I'm all for even these new, you know, light boxes that can simulate a whole environment. That's cool, but there's nothing wrong with doing or with going with tried and true methods as well. You know,
Handler responsible for the.
one thing I am gonna say
Get really practical and.
is that I think that as someone who's a big fan of practical effects, of miniatures, um, of just of the craft that goes into you know um, crafting these elaborate settings like Lord of the Rings. Like I think that, like the saying, yes, if you can shoot it that way, you should. Um, but also, filmmakers shouldn't stress. So long as we have technology on our side, so long as we have artists who are willing to improve upon our vision and deliver it the way we want it to be seen. And I think that's that. Thank you. Have a good night.